Hey everybody. Okay, so I wanted to come in to share this message that's on my heart before I end the day. And I have had the most amazing day. We started out the day with such a powerful, expansive, next level, high vibe as fuck, incredible, abundant call inside of my mastermind coaching circle. And then I had to actually do something for a consulting client that I had that was really incredible. And hey, Tinka. Now Junior and I are sitting here on this little, I don't know what this little bench is called, like the bench that goes at the end of your bed, but me, okay, Junior trying to take up all the space. Like, look at him. He's just trying to take up all the space. So, okay, let me get to it. I wanted to share this message because I have a couple of clients who are celebrating their biggest months, literally in the middle of the quarantine. I've gotten to celebrate my biggest months. Junior, look at him. Okay, all right. Listen, so I'm like sitting here, I'm taking this in, I'm thinking about this, and it's like, okay, everyone acts as like, I'm getting messages like, okay, so what are we doing, et cetera, right? Yeah, I could talk about the monetization mapping that we're doing. Yeah, I can talk about the value frameworks that we are literally rebuilding and busting out. And yes, I can talk about the magnetic messaging and the deeper client clarity that my clients are getting. But that does not take away from one thing. And here is that one thing. You are settling for where you are in your business right now. You're settling for the money that you're making. You're settling for the types of clients that you're calling, and you're settling for, what offers you have and the message that you have. You feel like, oh my gosh, I have had this. I spent a lot of money. I did all the things to build myself to here. And Kiera, what do you mean you want me to rework and revamp and refine? You want me to burn stuff down and start over from scratch? I ain't got time for that. I put so much energy into that. And that is the biggest thing that's keeping you from your next level break. That is the biggest thing that's keeping you from your biggest client. That's the biggest thing that's keeping you from the next level of what it is that you want to create. Because you're not allowing yourself to be open and to believe bigger about what it is the fuck you want next. That's the difference. For my clients who show up into our space, right? And they are allowing themselves to fuck all the rules. They're allowing themselves to show up for what they want. They're allowing themselves to create the brands and the businesses and the impact that they want. They're not obeying to the rules. They're not saying yes to the rules or the conditioning or like, here's what we're going through and you need to, be conditioned to that. No, they're creating what they want. They're allowing themselves to have what it is that they want. They're allowing themselves to be within themselves. They're allowing themselves to be. They are allowing themselves to simply be. And I want this to be the first step for you to step into full permission. I'm opening up a couple spots inside of my circle. All right. Junior is doing the most. Okay. I'm opening up a couple spots inside of my circle. Private message me if you want to apply for one of the spots. Okay. But here's the thing. This is a space for you if you are ready to stop settling, right? If you're ready to open up space for you to believe bigger, if you're ready to show up bigger, if you're ready to show up bolder, if you are ready to really tap into in full massive alignment the business and brand that you really want to build, okay? This is a space for you. Yes, we're going to work through revamping your business model because reality is some of y'all are selling stuff that you really don't want to be selling, or there's, a couple things that you want to tweak in it. So that's one thing we're going to do. We're going to go through your value framework, right? Really being able to hone in on like, I do 5 different things really well, but this is the thing that I really do. This is the value that I really bring. And understanding how do you position that and put that out into the world. There's some strategy with it, but most importantly, it's because I'm going to work with you. I'm co-creating a space with you where you are going to connect on a deeper level than you ever have before with what it is you do. That is how you get to those next levels of income that you want to break through, that next level of client attraction, that deeper fulfillment. You think that you have a scale problem. I need to do X, Y, and Z to scale, Kiera. And in actuality, what are you scaling? You have a business model and messaging that feels a little off. You have clients that kind of feel a little off. So what could you be scaling to? Do you want more of that? Your body is literally going to fight it because it doesn't want more of that. So it's time for you to honor it. And I want to invite you into this space if you're ready to honor it. If you have a business model, you have an offer that sells, you have an audience, I don't care how small you think it is, right? If you have those things, I want to sit down and work with you on assessing it and realigning yourself to what it is that you really want and how you really want to show up. And I want to sit by your side and co-create the space with you while you show up in it. So I'm opening up a couple of spaces into the coaching circle. We were celebrating a couple of the ladies on the call just today for their biggest month. And I'm super excited. I'm super proud. I'm super excited to see what they're going to create next. And what's beautiful, like even one of the ladies, I was sharing with her, like, okay, hey, now that you've done this, like literally I just whipped out this form that I have had for... Oh, Junior, are you okay? Think a butt. My baby. He just tried to jump on the bed and did not make it. But I was taking her through this form because it's like, okay, now that you've done this, here's what we want to take from this month and here's what we want to amplify from it. That's how you start scaling into those next levels, because you stop being in this space where you're at a plateau and you're just coasting and you're just like settling and you're just like not allowing all that you truly want. You allow yourself to hone in and honor, this is my highest message. This is my highest client. And if you literally freaking just show up for that and honor that, you will call them in. And then guess what? We take what works from that and we literally the next month we amplify it. So assess, amplify, align. Like it just makes so much sense. Literally, you just need to expand. So give yourself permission, right? Step into this, fully allow yourself to expand into it and align to it, and then just shine in it. And that's why you might get annoyed when you hear people say it's so easy. And it's like, well, it actually is, because you're literally just being. Isn't it easier for you just to be? Isn't it easier for you just to be instead of stressing out on all the things to do? And so what I really pride myself on is like, I'm not trying to help you build a business model like myself, like Ayana, like Victoria, like Danielle, like nobody else, like Dorianne, like Stephanie, like Caroline. Like I'm not trying to help you build somebody else's business model. I want you to own what you want, because I promise you with every bone in my body, you will show up in the most powerful, expansive, beautiful way for that. But it starts with you giving yourself permission. I would love to invite you inside the circle with a couple of spots that we have opened, okay? So just private message me if this is resonating with you, and we'll talk, we'll see if you're a fit, ask you some questions, things like that, and we'll go from there, right? But I really want you to step into like whatever you feel called to in this message. If you are settling in some point in what you have created so far, the biggest thing for your next level is for you to allow yourself to say, I'm not going to sit and stay in this just because I've been doing it for a year, just because I've been doing it for 2 years, just because I've been doing it for 30 years. I don't give a crap. If something feels off for you, it's up to you to decide that there's time for this pivot. And when I say pivot, it doesn't mean you're going to do 5,000 steps forward. It literally could be one small thing. And that's another thing. Like a lot of my clients like come in with these preconceived notions of how the change is going to look. And it's like, no, like literally I'll have clients where some of my clients, like I have a couple of Victorias, but one of my clients, Victoria, and even Carolyn, even Denise, like literally all we did was like go through her offer, fine tooth comb it, literally go through what her next level alignment was, and literally find out like, oh, you literally just want to spend half the time working with clients. And she's like, well, oh yeah, I do. And I'm like, well, okay, that's easy. But she's like, oh, I have to change the price. No, you don't. Why do you have to change the price? Who told you you had to change the price? Did I say you had to change the price? Did you say, are you telling yourself you have to change the price? Or is that something that you've been taught? So what if you don't change the price? Literally like Victoria literally left a couple $1,000s of business. I don't even know, a day or two. I'm not sure. Denise did it within less than 24 hours, like $6,000 of business. These are things that start, like these quantum leaps, and these things are literally from you saying yes to what you want. And then when you and I are together, I literally can say, oh, okay, so that's what you want. Okay, bam, here's what I think could happen. And then you share with me, because I'm not here to take you away from you. I'm not that coach who's like, oh no, you need to go do these 5 million things. No, we're going to come to what is it you feel most aligned to do next. That's it. And if you literally just go and do that, and you literally just allow yourself to receive it, you will watch yourself grow in massive ways. So I just wanted to celebrate a couple of my clients who had their biggest months, but more important, I really wanted to talk about like the full energy that was behind it and how that is what allowed them to then create whatever their strategy was. It's not about what the strategy was, because it's different. It's different for both of them. Right? For 2 of the women that we celebrated just today, it was different for both of them. If I look at 10, 20 of my most successful clients, it's different for all of them. The one of the things that is consistent, right? Besides us working, like re-altering like the messaging, But the only reason we're re-altering the messaging is literally because as we go through my realign to shine process, you start seeing, wow, I really want to be saying this, and I really want to be talking about this, and I really want to be calling in this person. And Kira, I really want to be charging this much, and I really want to be positioning this, blah, blah, blah. And then we literally build that together, and you go step into it. And you just watch the money come in, and I just celebrate with you. So if that resonates with you, if you're interested, if like you're just like, here, I want to talk, I want you to shoot me a private message so that we can, I can ask you a couple of questions, understand like where you are in your business and if you're a fit, all those types of things. And we will find support for you. Okay. All right. I am ready to support you. I'm holding the space open for you if you would allow me, but it's up to you. You get to decide. Okay, so I hope that you are celebrating something incredible and amazing in your business as well. Even if it's like, here, I'm celebrating this damn live and I'm about to message you right now. That's cool. That's cool. Let's celebrate that. What else was I going to say? I don't even know. But I want to thank Paris and Justin and hey, Whitney, and then Jenny for joining me, and those others who are live. It didn't pop up yet. Let me know if you have any questions. Like I said, private message me. And then number 2, make sure you tag a biz bestie, a mastermind sister, somebody who you know needs to hear this message. Make sure you share this and make sure you tag them into it from KiraJones.com. Okay, until next time, love, shine, and success. I'm super excited for all of you who will reach out, who are like literally this message is resonating with, because that's it. Like, that's my highest intention. I can give 2 craps. We were talking about that on the call today. We were talking about like just leveraging Facebook Lives, and I feel like Mike just pulled up. What was I gonna say? But leveraging we were having a whole conversation about Facebook Lives, and one of the biggest things and breakthroughs for me was like, I know very clearly that I'm meant to share this message, and whatever message I feel within me, and that's it. And I just get to go and share it. I don't need to make rules about like, oh, I need to have this on my website. I need to have this on my landing page. I need to have this on, like, all these rules that you sit and you create, and you're not allowing yourself to literally just go and just do it. All right. So it's so powerful when you step into that space. It goes back to giving yourself permission for what you really want and allowing yourself to have it and to create it, and not giving yourself these massive checklists of like all the things that I need to do. So again, if that's resonating with you and you want one of the spots that I have open, make sure that you private message me. You and I'll ask you a couple of questions. You can ask me any questions you have too, and we'll see if you're a fit for this opportunity and for this space. And I'm so excited for where you are expanding into next, and I can't wait to support you. I'm massively honored. Okay. So until next time, love, shine, and success, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.